some people say it's a special kind of someone who can make a stupid wigger hat look cool. I'm not one of those people. Anyway, I've been sitting here all night, eating my cheese slices and enjoying, of course, some pepperoni with the skins attached. I'm thinking to myself, what are the best 10 animes of all time? Because I'm a big fan of anime. I've been interested in anime since I was about 7 or 8 years old. I've been watching them a lot, and I compiled this little list of the 10 best animes of all time, in my opinion, starting with number 10, which would be Rosario Vampire. That's a good one. Check out the manga of that. It's very cool. And at 9, it would be Love Hina. That's a very cool one. 8, of course, the legendary Death Note. Death Note is great. And at 7 on YTV, when I was about 10 years old, was Vision of Escaflowne. I don't even know if that's actually what it's called, but I just know that I used to love that one quite a bit. I used to watch that every night. And then at number 6, I would say Rurouni Kenshin. That's an amazing anime. Very funny, very cool story. Number 5, in my opinion, would be Mahoramatic. Number 4 would be Dragon Ball. Of course, everybody in their mums has watched Dragon Ball. Number 3 would be Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z was an amazing story. Number 2, I'm not huge on chick flicks or romantics, but number 2, this story just really caught me, and I don't even know why. It's always been amazing to me. Is Ayori Yaoshi. Ayori Yaoshi is one of the greatest shows of all time, in my opinion. Very short. The manga is actually just about the same amount of shortness. It just goes a little further into the story, slightly, from start to finish. Anyway, at number 1, this show made me literally shit myself with anticipation. I watched it just about 2 months ago. I started watching it, and it just gripped me. It was amazing. Probably the most well thought out show I've ever seen. Higurashi no Nako Koroni. I'll say that one more time, maybe even spell it. Probably not even spell it out. That don't take that much time. Higurashi no Nako Koro ni. That's 5 words, by the way. Anyway, that show, it's just this suspense, drama, thriller, horror, comedy. It's just this orgy of awesomeness, really. Completely took me in from episode 1, even. I thought at, the first minute or two, of course, I thought it was going to be just your regular kind of teenage thing. Like, I'd watched Love Hina and Rosario Vampire and thought this is a very teenage, tween kind of show, but then as it went on, I was absolutely entranced by the story. Amazing story, best anime I've ever seen by far. Check it out, Higurashi no Nako Koro ni. Anyway, rate 5 stars, subscribe. I will be back as soon as possible. And thank you and good night. Stay